Hello, Spawn. What's up? Not that you can answer anyway. I'm the one doing the answering today. Today, we have got a makeup and Q&A to happen. I'm just gonna start by doing my base. I'll start getting into my base and then we'll get into some questions, okay? To answer the first question, this is perfect timing. The first question is from at ott.ghost. Asked me what my favorite colored contacts are. Black. My favorite colored contacts are black. I got these in an Ivo's brand deal and then I never posted them. Because I'm a little bit naughty like that. Now we're gonna prime. So I'm gonna use this baby skin primer. I've had this for so long, but I like it. So it's kind of like a blurifying, like pore filling primer. That's kind of the vibe of what it is. Let me take my nose ring out. Yeah. Now that I've primed, I'm gonna go in with my base, but I'm gonna answer this question from Z. What were you studying at uni? And are you still studying? No, I'm not studying anymore. But when I was at uni, I started off in I started off in 2025. I went into psychology. And it was so hard, and I hated it so much. And I was really struggling with my mental health, and I eventually dropped out of it. And then, next thing I did was in 2026, I did teaching at the beginning of the year, and I was also really struggling with my mental health, like hospitalization point, and with my physical health. I got hit by a car this year, and when I did, my mental health just went to complete shits. Like, I lost my mind for a little bit there. I really did, after I got hit by the car. And I'm glad that I'm doing better now, because I am. But yeah, I really just don't think I'm in a point of my life where I can be doing university. Because I'm not mentally well enough. But at some point, I think I will go back and do it because I'm smart. I am smart and I'm capable of doing it. I just wasn't capable of doing it at the time, you know. But, you know, I'm working fine now, so. Ghost also said, what made you get into posting? I remember my friend at the time was posting, like, thrift hauls on some account, so I started doing that too. Like, my account used to be Jazz Finds Things, and I would post all the stuff that I would find. But, yeah, that's literally it. And then I just ended up posting some bullshit. And, you know, literally going insane while letting the whole world see online. Publicly insane online. And, yeah, that's how I got to where I am, even though I didn't really get that far, but I've gotten somewhere. Can we please get married, says Charlie. Yes, we can. Thank you. Ghost says, if you had to live 30 years as an inanimate object, would you rather be a ceiling fan or an app waiting to be installed in the App Store? It depends. It depends where the ceiling fan is. Like, where it is. Like, am I at a house? Am I at, like... Can I decide? Like, because I wouldn't want to be in, like, someone's bedroom. An app waiting to be installed. Can I play in my own app? Like, is my app... But what kind of app am I? This is a very difficult question. I'm going to say app. Oh, no. My initial thought was ceiling fan, but what if it's, like... I don't want to be, like, perving on someone. I don't know. I can't decide. I'm sorry. The next comment is, how do you contour your nose? So, I'll do that when I contour my nose. Alright, now that I've done that, I am going to answer the question of how I do my nose contour. So basically, you want to get like a flat brush or an angled brush kind of. And I'm going to do mine in pink because that's what I do. But you can do whatever you want, obviously. I start by going from up here and I draw a line down like this, see? They said something about it always end up looking at like their nose shape. I'm like, but is that a bad thing, twin? That's not a bad thing. You gotta accentuate your natural features. So we're just gonna do this, okay? Then you repeat on the other side. I know I'm doing it kind of quick, but only because I've done this a lot of times. And then you're gonna try to like, you're kind of going inwards, you get what I mean? Like from the sides, we're hitting like a point at the tip of the nose. But also, I'm pretty sure like this can be different for everyone. Like when I do makeup on other people, I don't always do the nose contour the same way. I just do what I think will look the best on them. What I like to do for my nose contour, since you asked about mine, is especially when I'm doing this pink kind of look, I like to make the tip of my nose into a love heart. Because it's fun. Why not? And I know some people don't like this, but I like it. So why wouldn't I do it? So I'm going to just draw this out. And then what I do is I get my highlighter pen that I use. Well, actually, I'm going to get this white eyeliner because it's easier to draw the shape with. Make sure that I have enough pink around there. We're going to blend this up a little bit. So you're going from here, you'll start around here, like where the tip of your nose is, and then blend a little bit up like that. Then redefine these lines. And then I have a white eyeliner I'm going to use to do the tip of my nose. And I'm literally just using my iPad camera for this. Ooh. And you're just gonna draw like a, okay, this is messed up. but you're gonna draw just a very simple outline of it. It doesn't really matter that much, you'll see why. And then I know that looks dumb, but then you're gonna get your pencil, not your pencil, your brush again, and we're gonna correct it and make sure it looks right. So, boom. Sometimes I use my highlighter stick, sometimes I use my eyeliner pencil, depending on how much I want my heart to stand out. But I'm planning on, with this makeup look, I want to do a few little hearts around my face. Otherwise, if you don't want to do a heart on your nose, you can just do a line or a bulb. I don't know, it depends on what looks better on you. You can always just do it and then wipe it off and do it again if you don't like it. You know, that's the good thing about makeup, it always comes off unless it stains your face. And yeah, so that's how I do my nose contour. Now I'm going to do a little bit more of my makeup and come back to you guys. Alright, someone else asked why I'm in America, who I'm staying with. So basically, I am American, kind of. I'm a dual citizen. I'm staying with my family, my grandma, my only living grandma, my aunt, uncle, and then their partners, and all my cousins. Most of my cousins live in America, so that's why I'm here. I'm staying at my uncle's house right now. I was at my sister's before, but then my uncle left to go back to Pennsylvania, so I took over his house. I'm kind of here for a holiday, but I'm also here just to see the family, and I'm doing some work on my sister's house, which you would have, if you've been watching my YouTube videos, you would have seen me painting stuff. and doing stuff like that and work. And that's what I was doing at my sister's house. That's what I was doing. Whoops, I messed that up a little bit. Fix. Yeah. Back to some makeup. We're gonna do some designs on my face, and I think some gems too. You will see. Okay guys, I'm done with my makeup. It's a little ridiculous, but I like it. I might film some TikToks and take some pics, and I'll put them in here if you want. And for my thumbnail. But I had one more question. What do I like to do for fun in Melbourne? Bed rot. No, but really I do a lot of I just like thrifting most of the time. I do like to go out, but only sometimes, because a lot of the time it's just boring and stupid. Yeah, and I just like to hang out with my friends, really. Like, if I'm gonna go out, it's gonna be with my friends, or else I don't care to go, you know? Alright, love you guys, bye.